The reality of life is, guys, that we either have good friendships or bad friendships, or even both. You know what? Let's talk about it. In today's episode, Shehan talks about what it means to have good company and what it means to be good company. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and God bless. What does it mean to have good company?
So company essentially is just being in the presence of others. So if we're talking about good company, then we're going to talk about people around you who will make you happy, who make you comfortable and joyful. And for me, I think there's two different types of good company. So one of them would be the supportive kind, and one of them would be the influential kind. So the supportive kind, if I'm going through a tough time, if I'm having a bit of a problem or going through a low time and I need someone to pick me up and help me out, then those kind of people would be the supportive kind. And that's one part of it. And then you have the influential part, where if I'm high flying and I'm having a really good time, I want people to encourage me to be better, encourage me to do more and be a better version of myself. So those are the two types of company that I think what result in good company for us.
Why do we need good company?
So the company you have around yourself can essentially mold you into who you are. And I feel like this is really important when it comes to your youth years. So I'm talking about high school years and I'm talking about uni years as well. Because at that stage, I feel like that's when we're constantly growing and learning. We're growing mentally, we're growing physically, emotionally. And I feel like at that time, that's when we're learning the most. And even on a day-to-day basis, we learn often. So I feel like if you can go through the experiences that you experience on a day-to-day basis, if you can go through that with good company and good people around you, then you're only going to be a better version of yourself.
How do I know I have the right company?
Okay, so I feel like this is something that's kind of personal to you only. Like for example, your parents will know stuff about you, your siblings know stuff about you, and even your best friends will. But I feel like when it comes to something as identifying if you have the right company, I feel like that's something that only you can really say for yourself. For example, if you're with your friends and if you are experiencing temptations all the time, or if you feel like you're falling into sin very often, then that could be a probable sign of you're in bad company. But if you're on the opposite and you're feeling happy, you're feeling peaceful, and you feel like you can open up to your friends really easily and that they won't judge you for who you are and that you can feel comfortable with that, then I feel like that's good company. So if you can feel comfortable with who you are and what your views are around your friends and they won't judge you for it, then you're in good hands.
How has having good company impacted you?
So I feel like in high school I had friends around me that were loving and caring. Even in my low times and my high times, they were looking out for me. And I feel like that inspired me to be loving towards others. And then when I came into uni, I feel like my main concern was if people would accept me for my faith. And even my atheist friends and those who are of different religions, they still accepted me for that. And they even shared some of my values, some of the things that they would do in their daily life, where I would look at that and be like, that's values that I have in my Christian faith as well. So that made me stronger in faith. It made me realize that I can stand on my 2 feet. People respect me for who I am. So the people around me that I had, they really helped me out stay strong in my faith, which I think is the most important thing.
How can I be good company?
So I feel like to be good company to someone else, you first have to look at yourself before you look at them. And you first have to decide, do you have good morals within you? And I feel like good morals come from good role models. And on role models, social media is a place where a lot of youth are on right now. And I feel like role models are really easy to find on social media, but finding the right ones and the good role models for you personally, I feel like that's kind of hard. And so the tip that I would give to find good role models on social media is decide when you look at them, decide if they share the same values as you and if they share the same values as your faith. And if they tick those boxes, then they're good role models. And if you can use your good morals and their good morals, and if you can use that to be good company to your friends, then that's perfect. I also think another tip of being good company to your friends is just show love, literally show love to everyone. If you can always be eager to listen to what they have to say and be friendly and make them feel comfortable and make them feel like you understand them, then that's a good start to being good company.